Hello, people of YouTube. It's I once again the Great James, and I know I promised just a few days ago, but I'm going to be honest with you as to why the review didn't come out. I straight up forgot. I don't have any other reasoning for it other than I just straight up forgot. My bad. Accidents happen. I'm sorry for that. But hey, we got a new episode of Yu-Gi-Oh! Virtual on, and well, we got to deal with what it is. We are at episode 6, I want to say, going off the top of my head. Let me just do my own little fact checks and stall it out, because you can't see what I'm doing, and I'm just bluffing until then. Oh god, I'm so professional. It's amazing. Yeah, episode 6. So, what happened in this one? We find out quite a few things. Oscuro lives in a house with some guy, which is really interesting, considering the fact that he's the bad guy. I guess he has a friend, like, that makes sense to me, but it's just one of those things where you're just like, eh? It just feels so out of character. Like, I don't think I was expecting him to be, like, in this big, dark, sinister castle sort of thing. But you see a guy like Oscuro, and it's not one of those things where you think, oh yeah, I just live in a house with a roommate. It's like, what? And he's a normal human being. He's not even, like, another one guy who looks like me. Or he's another monster sort of guy. Just another guy, period. What? Also, the whole unmasking thing has nothing to do with anything yet, so yeah, unless it turns out to be Oscuro's friend, so, you know, if that's the twist, spoiler warning. Oops. What can I say? Yeah. Also, other things that are going on is we're trying to find out more about the Dark Prince, you know, the entire freaking subplot of this thing, considering everything. The Dark Prince, at the beginning of the episode, comes in and destroys the president completely, utterly. He doesn't even bother dueling him. He just destroys him, period. Which is good, considering the president sucks. I'm sorry, when you play Umi as a main deck card, you kind of set yourself up for this one. I know Umi has a surprising amount of support, but doesn't suddenly make Umi a good card. You run a legendary Ocean if you want to be taken seriously, my friend. Even though that would hurt your synchros. I guess Umi Rika if you really need to. Anyway, I'm getting off topic. I know, how surprising. So yeah, now the prince is taking full force, in which case we get to see him without the freaking neon, and it looks fine. I think it looks better with the neon, but, you know, when the whole color thing is happening, like that. But to be fair, it's like it looks bad in it. A little generic, but hey, you can't, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. I'm no one to judge given what I have for my evil mask thing. I literally just have a skull mask thing for paintball, so, you know, who am I to judge about how bad a mask looks? I have no right to tell you. After that, we find out more about the whole thing with the Dark Prince, with the Steel Vori Calcas and all that crap, so I guess he's behind all that shit. So he must have made Evil Edward and all that other crap. Or maybe that was an alternate timeline. I don't freaking know half the time. It was a dream all those times, so, you know, make of that what you will. I think it was a dream. Sorry. I'm so professional. Sorry, I'm recording this early in the morning. Anyway, after that, Edward goes and duels the freaking deskbot guy. I forgot his name. Sue me in the comments. I'm being so professional in this. Goes and duels the deskbot guy, who's actually using deskbots this time. Shock and awe. He even used a couple Grado cards in there just to steal Edward's Blue Eyes alternative White Dragon. Doesn't amount to much, though, considering Edward still wins in the end. Though we do get a bit of backstory as to how there's a whole chain gang going up in here when this sort of thing. They're all mind controlled, like Lethra, definitely Dartha's brothers. We'll say it that. How about that? Dartha's brothers, and Dartha, which is really bad for Dartha, considering I still think he's the one that's mind controlled, so, you know, make of that what you will. Which means we're going against the entire Dartha Corporation, I guess. Fortunately, one of them sucks, so we're good. But Edward again beats the deskbot player quite handedly, too. And proves to me that, yes, he can beat him with the unit. Like, I made this comment last time that it seemed weird to me that he wasn't using despots, so I kind of just chalked up to the only reason Edward won was because the other guy didn't use despots. But Edward just proved to me that he can win even if the other guy does use despots. So I was proven wrong. There you go. Even though all this is scripted, so odds are Edward would have lost in a real actual duel. Yu-Gi-Oh! It's scripted, so whatever. Either way, yeah, Edward could have been scripted to lose against the underworld troopers or whatever it is. I forget the freaking name. Abyss Actors. There it is. Abyss Actor. No, wait, Abyss Actor. thinking of this. No, I'm thinking of the whole awkward thing. Anyway, Abyss actors. They're Abyss actors. It's so professional. I know exactly what I'm talking about. Some of it is kind of hard to understand what they're saying at times, considering, again, everyone's voice is going through a fucking filter. And when it's going through a filter, you have a hard time understanding what people are saying. It feels like to me at some points, like if they're going through a filter, you should be also amplifying their voices a bit. Because I need to be at least have an easier time understanding what they're saying. I know everyone in this series basically has a low tone of voice, but I also need clarity. But, you know, that's just my personal preference. Maybe some people like not being able to understand what people are saying. It's not exactly a new thing. Whatever. That's just me. After that, well, Dartha or at least the prince gets away because Edward just lets him walk out. He's a bit of an idiot like that. And also, everyone just teleports in during the whole duel thing, like Leithra and stuff like that. Just like, it's not even that they teleport in, they just appear in. Like, I can buy teleportation, but just like, they just show up. It's literally like, they're just there now. It's like, we are here now, and that's that. Like, I guess maybe like a sound effect or something would have been nice, just to be like, I don't know, a whoosh sound effect or something. I don't fucking know. No, it's just one of those things where you just look at it and just like, it got, okay, I guess you're here now. Oh, I guess you are too. Okay, where'd you guys come from? I don't think they need their own separate little cutscene sort of thing, even though you have 24 minutes, so that's more than enough time in my books, but, you know. Oh, I feel like there should have been at least a sound effect or something. I don't know. That's just me. Also, we have a new not frickin' Shadow Realm, like, think Chaos Side or something like that, or Dark Side or something like that. Not Dead Side, that'd be ridiculous. Yes, but whatever. It's whatever it's just where the Orichalco goes to steal the soul, even though this stuff happens. Sorry. And of course, Edward wins with the power of friendship, because friendship is the friendship is the Mauer. Friendship is the magic that turns power into reality, or something like that. There, I got my tongue tied. My tango's tied. What the fuck? I am a professional. Let's see. I know there's something after this. Oh yeah. Immediately after the duel, basically, Escuro just goes ahead and duels Leithra and his co-worker friend thing out of nowhere, and Escuro just straight up kills the friend before he can even get a turn, so we never find out that guy's deck. I guess it's just a friend who was just helping out but didn't know how to duel, so they just gave him to you. It's like, here, just have these cards in your hand, just act like you're in pain, done. You can have your little side thing, you can help us out, and we still make Escuro look threatening. Not that he needed any help with that, because Escuro just goes burn, 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 the end, I win, fuck you, goodbye, bye. Because that's literally the case. Escuro just wins because, of course he does. He just lost in the last episode, so he needs to get some of his groove back. All things considered, and that's kind of how the episode ends, if I remember correctly. Oh, and Edward's better at filming the whole, cars in motion better than actual Hollywood, considering he's not green screening. He's actually driving a fucking car. But whatever. That's just my little side rant. Other than that, I still think everything was pretty good, all things considered. It's the staple for virtual and sort of thing. I did think it was funny, though, how he just Escuro just owed the case before he even gets turn. Like, ha, fuck you. You thought you were getting a new character's deck? Nope. Goodbye. Well. I found that kind of enjoyable. But other than that, I think the episode's fine overall. Again, it feels like there's a lot of talking going on, but it's also talking from characters where I can't understand what they're saying half the time. So that's a bit of a nuisance. I know it's a recurring thing in this, but again, maybe Shadow Duelist just doesn't know how to fix that sort of thing. I'm not judging. I'm not saying that's the case. That's just how I'm perceiving it, and I can be perceiving it wrong. I'm totally open to that. But other than that, it just feels like I need to be able to understand. Maybe it's probably just because, again, he can understand it, but I have trouble with it. But that's just me. All things considered, though, I do think everything was fine. We do learn a bit of stuff, and we get some dueling action. That's fine. So overall, I still give it like a B minus B sort of range. I did enjoy it while I was watching it. Like, it didn't bore me or anything like that. It just felt like I was missing out on some stuff. But that's just me. All things considered, again, a B grade, but yeah. All I said, this is Great James saying off. See ya.